What is going on, guys? Rev7 here. I just made a video on mystery models and giving my thoughts on kind of how I wish they still were with the old school packaging and them being on the pegs with the other Hot Wheels, and I just thought it was better that way and more cool and shouldn't cost the company much more to do. But in the process, I bought a couple mystery model cars from today, talked about the packaging, the differences, and I've concluded that maybe I was a little too harsh. I don't think we need to do away with them if they don't go back to the old school packaging. I like the card, but the bags are still, I'm glad they're still around. I'm realizing how many toys and other things just kind of go by the wayside when it's a cool concept for little to no reason. And mystery models as a concept are still around, so I'm glad they are in some capacity. That was just kind of I guess a rant video, because I don't think it would be much more difficult for them to change things up. Might make them a little more money and spur some nostalgia and general interest. But I picked up two from this 2026 Series 1. I believe this is 2026 Series 1. And the reason why this series caught my eye is not because of any of these chase cars, while I would like that Nissan, because there's like a random first edition Bone Shaker being included. Like the original Bone Shaker with just the skull and crossbones. So, yeah, that'd be kind of cool to get. The Nissan Fair Lady would be nice. And then this, I don't know exactly which car this is, but the name of this fantasy casting, I swear there's a main line with this same color scheme. And I swear there is I don't know, I should know the names of these main lines. These two right here. These look very similar to ones that were already just on the pegs. Honestly, now I'm seeing this as well. Are mystery models no longer exclusive paint schemes? Because I could have swore that I recognized 1, 2, 3, 4 actually from the main line. I'll have to look that up and make an edit. But opening up two of these, I didn't peek, I didn't feel around. I'm doing that a little bit now, I need to stop. But without further ado, 2 minutes in, let's actually open these up. So like I said, I'd like to get the chase, which I don't know what it is. I'm trying to keep it as much of a, oops. Okay. We got one of those pan cars. Well, not pan cars. They're like ultralight, like the dirt racing series and local racetracks. I think it's called Maximum Leeway. Yeah, that's what's written on it too. Maximum Leeway. I like this casting. I'll always like plastic body metal base cars. Other than this big lip, it seems like it'd be a really nice low balance, low slung track car. That's a cool pickup. I don't recognize this from the main line, but I do recognize some of these. So I'll have to check and see what's up with that. I'll report back to you right now. Maximum Leeway, I like this with the white wall 5 spokes. The newer 5-spoke style, I forget what these are called. They're not ultra hot or faster than, they're not faster than ever, but around from that era, like 2012, 2011, I think is when those were made. Okay, I'm happy with this. It's definitely not one of those mainline cars that I could have swore is a duplicate. And here's the sticker that flew out because I must have opened it wrong. So this is 5 out of 10. I believe there's 10. Next up. That fell. I hope it's not this. Let's go! Just random first edition Bone Shaker. I like this. I think, is that a new Crossbones logo? Cool. And it's not a chase, I don't think, so you might have a decent chance of stumbling upon this or just feeling around for it. Cool, open top Bone Shaker. I'm happy with that. This thing actually, I haven't seen a new Bone Shaker all black like this in a long time. I have a couple of the first editions, but they're not in this shape. I am happy with that. Nice. Let me go get real quick my actual first edition Bone Shaker. Show you the difference, if there is any. So this is the Bone Shaker from 2007. And it's definitely different. So here's the difference tooling wise. Actually very similar scale. Looks like the newer Bone Shaker might be a little bit wider. Okay, so here's what we got. Here's the difference in the backs. Difference up top. And difference in the front. Thankfully, the skull looks just as menacing on both versions. Not many distinguishable differences to keep it $1 or so. It's even the same decal. That is cool. Just a kind of re-release for the mystery model set. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you're a Bone Shaker fan, you can get a $1.25 brand new first edition scale or a paint scheme Bone Shaker, which is interesting. Looks like the new one's got this little gray Hot Wheels logo to maybe differentiate it on purpose. That was interesting. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks you guys.